Welcome to the Armory on the beautiful campus of Bismarck State College in Bismarck, North Dakota. Today, the Bismarck State College Mystics women's and men's teams host the Royals from Lake Region State College in Devils Lake, North Dakota, as the regular season comes to a close. Hello, everybody. I'm Jimmy Adams. Wherever you are watching at bscmystics.com, we are glad you're with us. We're within minutes of tipping off the women's game, so let's take a look at these two teams. The Lady Royals come into this game with an overall record of 18 wins and 11 losses, 11-9, and tied with Dawson Community College for third place in the Mondac. They're coming off a heartbreaking loss at home to Dawson Wednesday night. The Royals led by 9 after the first quarter. Dawson came back to take a 3-point lead into the locker room at halftime, and the Royals came up 1 point short in the second half and fell 71-70. Sophomore Kelsey Crossan from Newcastle, Australia, led the way for the Royals with a double-double, scoring 19 points and grabbing 12 rebounds. She is their leading scorer and rebounder, that is, averaging just under 10 points per game and 7 rebounds per game, which is 8 in the Mondac. The Lady Mystics come in with an overall record of 4 wins and 25 losses, 3-17, and in last place in the Mondac. Their leading scorer and rebounder is freshman Harris Beauchamp from Beulah, North Dakota. She averages 12.4 points per game and 6.3 rebounds, which is 10th in the Mondac. They have lost their last 7 and are coming off a 79-72 loss to Miles Community College here Monday night. Freshman Brentley Murdoch from Harriman, Utah, led the scoring with 27 points. She was 7 of 12 from three-point range, and she is the fourth best three-point shooter in the Mondac, averaging 36.7% from beyond the arc. These two teams could tip off again Wednesday night at Lake Region, depending how the final seedings line up at the end of today's action. The pregame clock is working its way down to 0, so let's join public address announcer Russ Ziegler for our national anthem and starting lineups.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Bismarck State Armory on the beautiful campus of Bismarck State College. Tonight, your Bismarck State Mystics women's basketball team will host the Lake Region State College Royals. On behalf of the president of Bismarck State College, Dr. Doug Jensen, and the rest of the Bismarck State family, we would like to welcome you to this afternoon's basketball game. Bismarck State College, Mondac Athletic Conference, and the NJCAA promotes good sportsmanship by its student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, derogatory, sexist, or racist comments or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the facility. At this time, please rise, remove all headgear, and place your right hand over your heart as we honor this great nation and our troops, past and present, with the playing of our national anthem. The officials for today's game are Troy Huber, Jefferson Beck, and Marlon Tibbs. The Mystics would like to thank Sanford Orthopedics and Sports Medicine for providing sports medicine coverage for tonight's match. With us today is athletic trainer Shayna Weigel. Thank you, Sanford Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Now, time for your starting lineups. First, for the visitors on the scoreboard, the Lake Region State College Royals. Starting at a guard, 5'8" sophomore from Adelaide, Australia, number 15, Brooke Kleinig. At a forward, 5'10" sophomore from Central Coast, Australia, number 22, Kyla Fitzgerald. At a guard, 5'10" freshman from Belcourt, North Dakota, number 24, Natalie Dakota. At a forward, 6'1" freshman from Belcourt, North Dakota, number 32, Tiana Trotter. And at a forward, 5'11" sophomore from Newcastle, Australia, number 42, Kelsey Crossan. Head coach for the Royals is Ryan Clark, and assisted by Connor Severe. Now let's make some noise for your Bismarck State College Mystics! At a guard, 5'6" freshman from Timberlake, South Dakota, number 3, Carly Lawrence. At a guard, 6' tall freshman from Beulah, North Dakota, number 12, Harris Beauchamp. At forward, 5'11" freshman from Harriman, Utah, number 22, Brinley Murdoch. At a guard, 5'6" sophomore from Mandan, North Dakota, number 25, Piper Harris. And at forward, 5'9" freshman from Brooklyn Park, Minnesota, number 33, Trinity Clark. The BSC Mystics are coached by Ty Hagan and assisted by Lauren Koski and Rebecca Klipinski.
Already, we are getting ready for the opening tip. Tiana Trotter, a freshman from Belcourt, North Dakota, is standing at center court for the Royals, and she will be joined by Harris Beauchamp, the freshman from Beulah, for the Mystics for the opening tip. 3 of the 5 starters for the Royals come from Australia, hoping they have family and friends down there in that part of the world watching at bscmystics.com. Wherever you're watching, thanks for being with us. Of course, Australia having their summer months now. Here's the opening tip. It's controlled by the Royals. Sit back, relax, enjoy the game. Kleinig. Fitzgerald tried to feed it inside the cross, and it goes out of bounds. It was knocked out of bounds by the Mystics. The feed inside of Kleinig went over, and Piper Harris came up with the rebound. Harris. Inside to Clark. Guarded there by Kleinig and draws the foul. And Clark would go to the free throw line where she shoots 44%. Hasn't been there a lot this year. 11 of 25 coming in. She averages just over 19 minutes per game. Has started all but one game for the Mystics this year. She missed one game the day after she got her nose broken over at Coon Rapids, Minnesota, back in mid-December. And we remain scoreless. Crossan drives it in off the glass, and the law of gravity takes over. And the Royals on the board, 2-0 on our Buffalo Wild Wings scoreboard. Carly Lawrence couldn't handle the pass, and it turns back over to the Royals. Crossan. Kleinig. She is the current Mondac Player of the Week. I'll touch on that a little later. Clark with that rebound. Lawrence drives in and loses out of bounds. So 2 quick turnovers for the Mystics. They average just over 20 per game. Crossing and working on Beauchamp. Goes between Beauchamp and Murdoch. Couldn't get it to go. There's a fight for the rebound. And they've called a foul. Trinity Clark called for her first personal. That's the first team foul. Crossing got by Clark. And we have another whistle.
Fouls on the Mystics, number 3, Lawrence. Her first.
Carly Lawrence called for her first personal. Team foul number 2. This is Fitzgerald. Kleinig, shot clock winding down. It was short. And there's a shot clock buzzer. This is Brooke Brendel into the game now for the Mystics. Lawrence off in the three-point, and the rebound Kleinig.
Fouls on the Mystics, number 20, Brendel. Her first.
And Brooklyn Brendel will call for her first personal. Brendel, a hometown girl for the Mystics, right here in Bismarck. Brooke Kleinig shoots 67.6% at the line. 48 of 71 coming in. One of the Australians from Adelaide. She is 7th in the Montague in blocks, is Kleinig. And there's a finish there. That was by Kleinig. Piper Harris brings up with the Mystics, who now trail 5-zip. Beauchamp. Brendel can shoot 3. Yes! Excuse me, that was Carly Lawrence. My apologies, Carly. Carly, a freshman from Timberlake, South Dakota. This is Crossan. Off the rim, Harris the rebound. Harris the second leading rebounder on the team. That was just over 6 per game. Mystics looking to pull even. Harris for 3. Off the rim. Rebounded by Dakota. Schroeder is fouled. Brooklyn Brendel called for her second foul.
Her second.
That's the 4th team foul. Tiana Trotter at the line, freshman from Belcourt, North Dakota. Shoots 67.5% at the line. Murdoch. Lawrence. Harris. Inside of Clark. And she called for the travel. This is Nicole Lillard now, a freshman from Champlain, North Dakota, in the game now for the Royals. Arden Faulkner, a freshman from Fargo, in the game now with that three-point basket. Harris to Lawrence. Murdoch inside of Clark. Is knocked away from behind by Kleinig, but they called Kleinig for a foul. That would be Kleinig's first. Team second. Excuse me, that is Kleinig's second. She picked the first foul for the Royals. Beauchamp, nice move there to get around Lillard. That was Anissa Wolf, a sophomore from Bloomington, with that shot, and she will go to the line. Piper Harris called for the foul. That's her first, team's fifth. Wolf, that is, a 71% free throw shooter. Sophomore out of Bloomington, Minnesota. Wolf is coming off 11-point performance, and that loss to Dawson Wednesday night. Beauchamp takes a straightaway three. Yes! The team's leading scorer getting that one done. She averages just under 12.5 points per game. Now started all but 2 games for the Mystics this year. This is Lillard. The Dakota. Shot clock winding down, and there's a good three there by Lillard. Harris. Lawrence. Foul line distance, off the mark. Rebounded by Lees. Morgan Lees, a freshman from Rollin, North Dakota. And Lillard will go to the line. The foul is on Brinley Murdoch. That's her first. We have a immediate timeout of the first quarter. We will take it with them. Free throws for the Royals when we come back.
So you like operating heavy equipment, technology, and being outside? You work hard, but now you want the training to get into a high-demand, good-paying job in agriculture, and you want to do it fast. The Custom Applicator program at Bismarck State College is an online 8-week training that gets you the skills you need to get into the field quickly. BSC has the money to help cover your costs. Now is the time. Visit bismarckstate.edu/custom applicator to get started today.
Back at the Armory after the media timeout. I want to say hello and thank you to the 45 viewers watching at home at bscmystics.com. Nicole Lillard takes her place at the free throw line. She is an 80% free throw shooter, ranked 6th in the Mondeck in that category. And does nothing to hurt her average on that trip to the line. Tila Jaron in the game now for the Mystics, a freshman out of Rapid City, South Dakota, as is Jordan Derby, a sophomore from Kyle, South Dakota. Beauchamp. Jaron, she can shoot threes. 10 to shoot. Lawrence drives in. It's swatted away nicely there. That was Natalie Dakota got a hand on that ball. Lawrence for three, right wing, just off the mark. Rebounded by Wolf. And back come the Royals. Just off the mark of that three is Lillard. Beauchamp. Jerron. Harris inside for Beauchamp. Three for Jerron, left wing off the mark. And that's rebounded by Morgan Lease. Jordan Derby called for the foul. That's her first. Morgan Lease, a 75% free throw shooter.
Fitzgerald checks back in for the Royals.
24 of 32 coming in. And the Royals have built a 9-point lead. Mystics will look to cut into that. Lawrence guarded by Fitzgerald. Harris inside to Derby. Beauchamp for three. Didn't draw iron, so no reset of the shot clock. They call a jump ball, and that will keep it with the Mystics, with 6 remaining on the shot clock. And here Coach Ty Hagan reminded the team 6 seconds on the shot clock. Lawrence, she can shoot threes too. Drives it in, bounce pass to Derby, out to Jerron. No good, and that's rebounded by Fitzgerald. Lillard, swish. And the Royals have built a double-digit lead, 20-8 on that Buffalo Wild Wings scoreboard. Harris, and there's a turnover. Natalie Dakota came up with it, and she takes it to the other coast and puts it in. And Ty Hagan has seen enough. We have a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. I mentioned Brooke Kleinig is the current Mondac Women's Player of the Week. The 5'8" sophomore. During a 1-1 week for the Royals, she shot 50% from the field, scoring 37 points, had 12 rebounds, 5 assists, and 3 block shots. Went to Westminster Senior School down in Adelaide, Australia. So congratulations to Brooke Kleinig for being named the current Mondac Women's Player of the Week. All other Mondac teams are in action today as we close out this season. Williston State is at Dakota College of Bottineau. Williston has wrapped up the #1 seed on the women's side and will get a first-round bye and host the Region 13 Final Four. North Dakota State College of Science is at United Tribes. College of Science is the #2 seed and gets a first-round bye, and Dawson is at Miles. Dawson and Lake Region both know they will be hosting a first-round game Wednesday night. If they remain tied, Dawson has a tiebreaker because they won 2 out of 3 against the Royals during the season. Mystics looking to close this double-digit gap, which now stands at 14. We're inside 2 minutes remaining first quarter. Beauchamp, Lawrence. Lawrence showing a little shiftiness there to Piper Harris, who has been known to show that. Her underhand layup is no good, but she draws a foul by Lillard. No, excuse me. It's on Anissa Wolf. My bad. That is Wolf's first. 13 foul. Piper Harris shoots free throws 52.2%. Sophomore from Mandan, North Dakota. She is third in the Mondac in assists, is Harris. Cross and drives the baseline. Good defense by the Mystics. Carly Lawrence brings it back up. Lawrence inside of Beauchamp. Guarded by Fitzgerald. Jerron passed it to 3. Harris. Lawrence. Jerron. Harris. Shot clock inside 10. At 5. Mystics need to make a move. Harris. A 3. Off the hill of the rim. And it's rebounded by Crossan. Inside the last minute of the first quarter. That was Tiana Trottier. Harris bounce pass back inside to Beauchamp. Good teamwork there by the Mystics. Harris to Beauchamp inside. And Beauchamp is fouled. Will go to the line. We should watch the replay of that. Perfect lead bounce pass there.
Clark checks in for the Mystics.
The foul was called on Crossan. That's her first. Beauchamp shoots free throws 70%. The team's leading scorer and rebounder. Beauchamp now with 7 points. That leaves the Mystics. Nicole Lillard with 8 for the Royals. And she leads all scorers. There's about a 6-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Paige Miller now guarding Lillard in the game now for the Mystics. Miller, a sophomore from Beulah. Same town that Harris Beauchamp reigns from. Crossan drives it in. Could not draw the foul. Mystics have 10 seconds to work with. Bounce pass inside of Beauchamp. Fadeaway's no good. Clock the rebound. Jerron gets the 3 off in time. Just off the mark. So after 1, it's a 14-point lead for the Royals. 24-10 on the Buffalo Wild Wings scoreboard. We'll be back with the second quarter.
My experience taking classes online has been very beneficial. All the professors here on campus are really easy to work with. If someone's thinking about doing instrumentation control, do it sooner than later. Don't put it off. It's definitely something you won't regret. If someone's considering a BSc, I would tell them there again, do it. The faculty's awesome here, the students are great. The professors, they're quick to get back to you. They explain things very well.
When there's nothing you'd rather be doing than being yourself. Bismarck State College. Discover the next version of you.
Jimmy Adams back with you at the Armory as we prepare to start the second quarter. The Royals have a 24-10 lead over the Mystics. Everyone closing out the regular season today. Good chance these two teams will face off again up in Devils Lake Wednesday night in the Region 13 quarterfinal. And open under the basket there.
Calls on the Mystics, number 23, Miller.
That was Natalie Dakota took that pass and was fouled by Paige Miller. That's Miller's first, team's first of the quarter. Got some friendly bounces there. Dakota, a 57.1% free throw shooter. She has not been there a great deal this season. 16 of 28 coming in. Miller, Jerron. Beauchamp. Miller, Harris. Around the perimeter, Jerron. She'll drive it in. Oh, nice move by Jerron, getting around Arden Faulkner there. And wide open for three on the right wing, but it's no good. That was Faulkner missing on that three. Back in the Mystics. Harris. Beauchamp. Miller can shoot threes. Harris looking to get it inside the clock. Has to go back to Miller, who takes the three. Swish. Miller shoots those at 42.2%. And Wolf is able to draw the foul. And check that. Wolf is called for the foul. That's Wolf's second.
Checking in for the Royals is number 10, Lillard.
First team foul of the quarter for the Royals. Beauchamp inside of Clark. Defended by Lillard. Back out to Duran. That is tipped. And back come the Royals. Crossan brings it up. That was Brooke Kleining missing on that attempt. Now Harris goes by Kleining. Duran passes up to three and travels. Lillard. Back to Troyer. Kleinig. Off the mark. She gets her own rebound and finishes. Harris guard by Kleinig. Miller. Harris to Beauchamp. Off the mark with a three. Rebounded by Trotter. Nice defense there by Clark. Crossing good, couldn't get around her.
Checks back in for the Mystics.
Harris guard by Kleinig. Cross to Miller. Miller for three. Swish! That was a high arcing three that found the inside of the net. Mystics have it back to a single-digit deficit. Faulkner for three. And she has the answer for Miller. Harris inside of Clark, and that's an offensive foul on Clark.
Fouls on the Mystics, number 33, Clark.
That was Lillard that had the defensive position and took the charge. Lillard guarded by Lawrence. Crossan. Driving the baseline and losing out of bounds was Kleinig.
Dakota checks in for the Royals.
A good defense by Kleinig getting the steal. She is 7th in the Mondack in steals. Clark blocked the attempt by Crossan. That was Fitzgerald's shot that Clark blocked. And another three ball by Paige Miller, 3 in a row. Underhand layup attempt by Faulkner is a little short. Lawrence brings it up. Inside of Beauchamp. Lawrence for three. A little short. Rebounded by Dakota. That was Faulkner. That free ball going across the rim. And now we have a foul by Kleinig. That's going to be her. And excuse me, they have not called a foul. If they had called a foul on Kleinig, that would have been her third. We have our second quarter media timeout. We will take it with them. Back after this.
Set your future in motion. With Bismarck State College dual credit classes taken at your high school and tuition that gets you there, you'll save time, money, and get a jump start on your degree.
You've got grit. Now get the skills to drive powerful machinery with a one-year heavy equipment operator degree from Bismarck State College. Get out of the classroom and into the dirt with a polytechnic education from BSC. With industry-driven training, you'll get hands-on experience with equipment like bulldozers, excavators, cranes, and more. Save thousands with our affordable tuition and jumpstart your high-paying career in this in-demand field. Bismarck State College. Skills that get you there. Learn more at bismarckstate.edu/HEO.
Jimmy Adams back with you at the Armory, coming out of the second quarter media timeout. I want to say hello and thank you to the 60 viewers watching at bscmystics.com. Thanks for being with us. Our final live stream from the Armory this basketball season. However deep the Mystics go into postseason, will all be road games. Miller inside of Clark. It was disrupted by Wolf, but Clark was able to keep control of it. 10 to shoot. Miller, now the game's leading scorer with 9 points and those 3 3-pointers. Oh, and that pass intended for Beauchamp was intercepted by Morgan Lease. Natalie Dakota. Wolf, straight away three. That was deep. Puts it back to a 12-point lead for the Royals. They have led throughout. Harris puts the move on Kleinig. Underhand layup. Just off the mark and it's swatted out by Wolf. And there's a turnover. Beauchamp brings it back up. Lawrence, left wing. Inside of Clark. Moves in on Wolf, and it's knocked away. Good defense by Wolf. The Royals get another turnover. All the way across the court to Kleinig. Her three ball is short. Piper Harris the rebound. Inside of Beauchamp. Harris and Beauchamp have been teaming up a lot, but they call Beauchamp for the offensive foul. Dakota with the position.
On the Mystics, number 12, Beauchamp. First.
That's the first foul on Beauchamp. 13 foul. Inside the Wolf.
Wolf for two.
And Wolf for that two-point basket. And Clark traveled after catching the pass from Deanna Hines now in the game now for the Mystics. Hines, a freshman from Glenburn, North Dakota.
For the Mystics. Lillard checks in for the Royals.
Lillard. Guarded by Lawrence. Fitzgerald drives on Lawrence. Lillard, shot clock at 10. And the shot there by Fitzgerald. Around the rim and off. Hines is fouled by Fitzgerald.
Fouls on the Royals, number 22, Fitzgerald.
That's Fitzgerald's first, team second. Royals up by 14, that's their biggest. Beauchamp, Harris passed up to 3. Bounce past Beauchamp. Good teamwork between those two again, but the shot's off. And it's rebounded by Wolf. 2 minutes remaining, second quarter. Fitzgerald, Lillard. Wolf. Dakota missing on that 3 ball. Harris, Lawrence, left wing 3, just off. Hines the rebound, and she's double teamed. It goes out of bounds. Looks like Wolf is the last one to touch it, so it stays with the Mystics.
Checks back in for the Mystics. In for the Royals, number 5, Faulkner. Also in for the Royals, number 34, Hallwager.
Way back to Lawrence. Back to Harris. She drives in. Underhand layup. Goes over the basket. Derby the rebound and the putback.
Derby for 2.
Wolf, straight away 3. Swish. Sophomore from Bloomington getting it done. We have a blocking foul called on the Royals.
Falls on the Royals, number 5.
Arden Faulkner called for it. That's Faulkner's first, team's third. Both teams now with 3 fouls in the quarter.
Checks back in.
And we're inside a minute, 50.8 seconds remaining till halftime.
Crossan checks back in.
Royals have a new largest lead, 15 points. Harris for 3, right wing. Air ball, Derby. That may have been planned, actually. Derby's right there to take it in and put it in for 2. Underhand layup attempt goes in. That's Fitzgerald. Excuse me, that is Trottier.
Falls on number 3.
My bad.
Her second.
The foul is on Carly Lawrence. That's her second. The basket was good.
Tyrone checks in for the Mystics.
And the free throw is not, so back come the Mystics. About 2 seconds difference between the game clock and the shot clock. It's a little less than that. Harris got it back. Hallwager, a freshman from Grand Forks. Harris drives it in. Dumps off to Jerron. Just the baseline. Hines for 3. She can do that and buries it.
For Hines.
And the quarter has run out.
And that ends the first half.
And the Royals have a 12-point lead, 40-28 on our Buffalo Wild Wings scoreboard. See you back with the third quarter on the other side of halftime. Jimmy Adams back with you at the Armory, where the Royals have a 40-28 lead on the Mystics as we prepare to start the third quarter. Excuse me. Let's take a look at the first half stats. Scoring, the Royals were 13 of 31 from the floor for 41.9%, 6 of 14 from three-point range, 42.9%. Free throws were 7 of 10 for 70%. The benches have come up big for both teams here. Anissa Wolf leads the Royals with 9 points off the bench. Nicole Lillard with 8 off the bench. Tiana Trottier, who started, had 7. Arden Faulkner, 6 points off the bench. Brooke Kleinick with 5. Natalie Dakota with 3. And Morgan Lees with 2 points off the bench. The Mystics were 10 of 27 from the floor for 37%. 6 of 17 from beyond the arc for 35.3%. 2 of 6 at the line for 33.3%. Paige Miller off the bench leads the Mystics with 9 points. Harris Belchup with 7. Jordan Derby 4 off the bench. Deanna Hines with 3 off the bench. Carly Lawrence with 3. And Tila Duran with 2 off the bench. The rebounding battle was won by the Mystics. The Royals had 16 rebounds to 20 for the Mystics. Kelsey Crossan had the most for the Royals with 4. Piper Harris with 8 rebounds for the Mystics. Personal fouls, Brooke Kleinig and Anissa Wolf each picked up 2 for the Royals. Kyla Fitzgerald, Kelsey Crossan, and Arden Faulkner each had 1. For the Mystics, Carly Lawrence, Trinity Clark, and Brooklyn Brendel each picked up 2 for the Mystics. Harris Beauchamp, Brinley Murdoch, Piper Harris, Paige Miller, and Jordan Derby each with 1 personal foul. The Royals had 2 turnovers to 8 for the Mystics. The Royals also got 3 steals to 1 for the Mystics. The halftime clock is winding down. Carly Lawrence is set to inbound it for the Mystics. Coming into today, the Royals are tied with Dawson for 3rd place in the Mondac. Should they end tied, Dawson would take the 3 seed because they beat the Royals 2 out of 3 times this season. Should Dawson lose to Miles today, Lake Region would take that 3 seed. Carly Lawrence. Beauchamp almost lost it, regained control. Harris. Telling the shot clock as Harris drives in, dumps off to Carly Lawrence. Right wing 3, yes! Trottier. A left wing 3 there by Dakota, no good. Back come the Mystics. Harris Beauchamp brings it up and throws it away. This is Fitzgerald. Feet inside. Back to Fitzgerald. And 2 points. She fed it to Kleinig. Kleinig fed it right back to her. Good teamwork by the Royals. Murdoch. Lawrence. Beauchamp. Shot clock inside 10. Clark inside. This contact, no foul called. And that was defended by Trottier. Crossan. That's Kleinig off the mark. And it's an offensive rebound by Crossan, who puts it up for the 2.
2 for Crossan.
Brendel. Excuse me, that was Murdoch, rather. Feeding the ball inside, and a 3 ball from the right wing from Beauchamp. Brinley Murdoch, coming off a 27-point performance here last Monday night, has been kept scoreless today. And there's a travel by Fitzgerald. Beauchamp drives it in, and they get the foul on Crossan.
Falls on the Royals, number 42, Crossan. Her second.
That is Crossan's second, team's first. Beauchamp 3 of 4 at the line today. And Trinity Clark just got called for her 3rd personal.
Falls on the Mystics, number 33, Clark. Her 3rd.
First team foul for the Mystics. And Beauchamp just got called for her 2nd.
Falls on Beauchamp.
And that will put Trotter at the line. Circles the drain and falls through on the second one. Harris. Clark. Lawrence. 10 to shoot. Clark working on Trottier. Harris the rebound. Lawrence for three. Yes! And they call that a 2. My bad. I didn't see the official not raise his hand.
General checks in for the Mystics. In for the Royals.
They've called a jump ball, and it was still on this end of the court.
Wolf and Faulkner.
Wolf guarded by Murdoch. Lillard. Feed inside to Wolf, up and in, off the feed from Kleinig. Geron. Bounce pass past Wolf to Beauchamp, who dumps it back outside to Lawrence, now to Murdoch. Beauchamp. Geron. 10 on the shot clock, the feed to Lawrence, who was open underneath, and it was blocked by Trottier. Trottier is third in the Mondack in blocks, and now Lawrence gets a steal. Back come the Mystics. Harris manages to regain control to Murdoch. Lawrence drives the baseline, and she draws the foul from Faulkner.
Falls on Faulkner.
That's Faulkner's second, team second.
First second. Dakota checks in.
Carlon's at the line where she shoots just under 79%. 15 of 19 coming in. The freshman from Timberlake, South Dakota. Averages just under 7 points per game. Inside to Wolf. Faulkner missing on that. Mystics have closed the gap to 8. Murdoch to Harris. Lawrence. Beauchamp. Looked like she wanted to take a three. Back to Lawrence. Inside of Beauchamp, and that is blocked by Trottier.
Falls on number 32.
And they also called the foul on Trottier.
Her first.
That's Trottier's first.
Is number 30.
Team's third, and Harris Beauchamp back at the line. Looking to pull her team to within 6. Beauchamp now with 13 points. That leads the Mystics. Anisha Wolf leads the Royals with 11 points. And Wolf is guarded by Murdoch. Planning back to Wolf. Straightaway three. And they call a whistle and a travel.
Media time.
We have our third quarter media timeout. We have a good one brewing here, folks. The Mystics have closed the gap.
Whatever your goals, whatever your future, Bismarck State College offers the right degrees with the right connections and tuition that gets you there You can finish here or finish anywhere. No matter your path, you'll graduate with little to no debt when you start with BSC.
You're ready for a high-paying career. Bismarck State College offers 2- and 4-year degrees with stackable certificates in cybersecurity that will get you there. Hands-on learning with industry-trained faculty and flexible online classes gives you the skills and connections you need to jumpstart or advance in one of the world's most in-demand fields. And with affordable tuition and over $1 million in scholarships, you'll get the right skills and the right degree for the right price. Bismarck State College, education done right.
Jimmy Adams back with you at the Armory as we come out of a immediate timeout of the third quarter. The Mystics have closed the gap to 6. And we have a whistle and a foul called.
Falls on the Royals, number 24, Dakota.
Natalie Dakota called for her foul. That's her first. Team's fourth. Lawrence. Duran lost it out of bounds, and correction, that was tipped out of bounds last by the Royals. Looks like Dakota got a hand on it. Murdoch. Harris drives in. What a shot by Piper Harris. And it's within 4. Lillard off with a 3-ball. Back coming the Mystics with a chance to cut it to 2. Or 1 with a 3-pointer. Murdoch hit off the board so far today. Murdoch averages over 11 points per game. Harris driving in again between 2 defenders. Could not get the friendly roll that time. That was rebounded by Lillard. And Auden Faulkner gets that 3-ball. We have a 30-second timeout. We're going to keep it here. Basketball is a game. Life is not. Today, we're asking everyone in your vehicle to buckle up. Seatbelts save lives. This message is brought to you by the Vision Zero partners, the North Dakota Department of Transportation, and the North Dakota Association of Counties. Vision Zero, 0 fatalities, 0 excuses. Also want to give a shout out to our media crew. This live stream would not be possible without their hard work and expertise. Emily Tryon operating audio over in the media room. Robbie McCallie directing, and up here in the top of the bleacher seats is Cole Bernhardt operating the camera for us. So thank those folks for their work getting this live stream going. And thanks to everybody watching on bscmystics.com. Hopefully we have people down in Australia watching, the Sydney area, Newcastle, Adelaide. 3 of these key players for the Royals hail from Australia. I guess the hours down that part of the world, y'all are normally asleep this time with the clock. Lawrence gets it inside of Piper Harris. And that is stolen by Kleinick. Lawrence had position, couldn't draw the foul. Middle of the rebound. Ahead of Beauchamp, open under the basket, yes!
Beauchamp for 2.
Wolf got it by Murdoch. Kleinick drives to the lane. Went past Paige Miller. Lily Miller got a hand on it. So it will stay with the Royals. 10 on the shot clock. Wolf. And we have a whistle away from the ball.
Calls on the Mystics, number 12, Beauchamp. Her third.
Beauchamp called for her third personal. So a fresh 20-second shot clock for the Royals. Oh, good move there by Crossan.
2 for Crossan.
Miller. Beauchamp for 3. An air ball. And that will send it to the Royals. Lillard. Wolf. Crossan. Excuse me, that was Fitzgerald. And a 3-ball by Crossan. And excuse me, that was Kleinig. My bad. Maybe by the time the game's over, I'll have memorized all these Royals numbers. Harris. Murdoch, 10 to shoot. Miller had 3 3-pointers in the first half. Bounce pass to Beauchamp, off the glass and in as the shot clock hit 2, and she will shoot and 1.
Falls on number 3 for the Royals. Wolf, her third.
Anissa Wolf called for her third, and that's the team's
Deanna
5th.
Hines checks in for the Mystics.
Inside 2 minutes remaining, third quarter.
Tiana Trottier checks in for the Royals. Beauchamp at the line.
Beauchamp now with 18 points.
Clark checks
Now the
back in for
game's high
Mystics.
scorer. She averages just under 12 and a half. That leads the team. Beauchamp also the team's leading rebounder, averaging 6.3 per game. Piper Harris has been the lead rebounder today. Under the backs is Crossan, and Lawrence gets a steal. That was intended for Fitzgerald. Bounce pass to Clark.
Falls on the Mystics, number 33, Clark.
They called Clark for the offensive foul. She was guarded by Trottier, and Trottier got the better of it.
Derby checks in for the
That
Mystics.
foul on Clark is her 4th. And Jordan Derby has checked in, replacing Clark. Harris went for the steal. Hines couldn't draw the charge. Lillard. They waved the, there was no basket anyway, but they called the foul before the shot.
Falls on the Mystics, Derby.
Derby called for the foul. That's her second. And this team foul number 5. Trotter now in double digits with 10 points. Will try to make it 11 and doesn't do that. But it's rebounded by Crossan and a chance for an unconventional 3-point play. Or possibly a 4-point play. And that won't happen. Oh! Hines thought Miller was going to zig, and Miller zagged, and it's intercepted by Fitzgerald. Trottier, a long straightaway 3, swish.
Trottier for 2.
The Mystics have closed the gap to 4. But now the Royals are taking control again, up by 11 on our Buffalo Wild Wings scoreboard, 60-49. Winding down the final seconds of the third quarter, 16.7 remaining. There's a foul called. Called on Kleinig, that's her third.
Kleinig, her third.
And Piper Harris at the line.
Harris at the line.
And that rattles before it drops through.
Checks in for the Royals.
16.7 remaining. I'll get that out, folks. 16.7 seconds remaining third quarter. I still have a game to go after this. Five seconds remaining third quarter. Crossen drives in and runs into Lawrence, and that is an obvious charge. Lawrence had position that time and got the foul.
Falls on the Royals, number 42.
3.4 seconds remaining.
Her third. Lease checks in.
That is the third foul on Crossen. And that attempt fell just short. 10 minutes to go. We'll be back after this.
It's your story. With the right skills, the right support, and tuition that gets you there, your next chapter is within reach at Bismarck State College.
We prepare to start the fourth quarter. The Royals have a 60-51 lead on the Mystics. Jimmy Adams with you at the Armory as we close the season out. Thank you and hello to the 67 viewers watching at bscmystics.com. We're glad you're with us. Our last live stream from the Armory this basketball season. Our next one will be when volleyball season gets started in mid-August. Already looking forward to that. Harris. Beauchamp inside of Murdoch. Dumps off to Miller. Oh, just off the mark with that three, and it's rebounded by Dakota. Maryland averages 2.5 points per game. She had none in the first half with 3 3-pointers. Held off the board this half. A little short was Fitzgerald. Beauchamp. Hines drives the baseline, off the glass and in. Trotter guarded by Beauchamp. Oh, inside to a wide open Morgan Lease. Beauchamp still looking for her first points of the game. Inside to Beauchamp. I think it said Murdoch rather, was looking for first points. Got it inside of Beauchamp, but to no avail. This is Lillard to Trotter. Dakota. Fitzgerald. Trotter. 10 to shoot. And there's a steal. Paige Miller. Piper Harris drives to the baseline, drives on Lillard, too strong, and it's rebounded by Trottier. Lillard inside, intended for Trottier. Beauchamp got a hand on it, knocked it out of bounds.
Tyrone checks in.
Shot clock at 8.
Kleinig, Wolf, and Faulkner checked in for the Royals.
That is an offensive foul. Piper Harris had the position. Trottier ran into her. As we look at that on our replay. Piper Harris got up like nothing happened. That foul on Trottier was her second. Team's first of the fourth quarter. Jerron. Try to get it inside to Beauchamp, and Wolf is there in the way to block it. Or deflect it, rather. Kleinig to Wolf. Lillard. That's a 2 of it goes. It does not, but Wolf is there for the rebound and the putback. And it's back to a double-digit lead, 11 points now, 64-53 on our Buffalo Wild scoreboard as we have moved inside 7 minutes to play. Jerron with a good move on Lillard. Faulkner for 3, a little strong, but it's rebound by Kleinig. She tried to get it inside the crossing and airmailed it. And had a little mustard behind it too. Jerron, Beauchamp. Inside of Murdoch. They've called a foul before the shot.
Falls on the Royals number 15, Kleinig.
Kleinig, that's Kleinig's fourth.
Fitzgerald checks back in.
Faulkner gets it inside to Crossan. And Crossan go to the line.
Number 15.
The foul call on Tila Jerron. That's her first. Team's first. Crossan, a 77.2% free throw shooter. She's ranked 7th in the Mondac in that category. A sophomore from Newcastle, Australia. She laughs at that miss. It's not really laughing time yet. 9 points when now 10 points is not that big a difference with 6 minutes to go. But they have led the entire way. Beauchamp. Beauchamp straightaway 3. Yes! Making a 7-point Royals lead. Still plenty of time. Mystics need stops and more points. Almost a turnover, but Wolf is able to keep control, and she will shoot and one with a chance to put her team back up by 10. As we watch down the replay, Tila Jerron called for a foul. That's her second. Team second. Both teams now with 2 fouls in the quarter. Now Wolf back at the line. Beauchamp with the rebound. Lawrence inside of Beauchamp. Hines drives it in. Her floater. Just couldn't find the inside of the net. Back comes Wolf with it. Inside to Wolf. Too strong. Rebounded by Crossan. Goes by Hines, and Hines is called for the foul.
Falls on the Mystics, Hines. Her first.
That's the first foul on Hines. Third team foul. Wolf from 15 feet. Rebounded by Brendel. Harris, that was well defended. The shot blocked by Lillard. Lillard. Wolf inside to Crossan, who fed it to Faulkner and put it in. Brendel for three. Across the rim. And Fitzgerald had a chance at it, but wisely let it go out of bounds. That will bring us to our fourth quarter media timeout, and we will take it with them. 4:19 remaining, fourth quarter.
Media timeout.
It's your story. With the right skills, the right support, and tuition that gets you there, your next chapter is within reach at Bismarck State College.
Jimmy Andrews back with you at the Armory. We're coming out of a fourth quarter media timeout. Harris Beauchamp is now the game's leading scorer with 21 points. This is the third straight game that she has eclipsed the 20-point mark. Royals have led throughout. Fitzgerald. Crossan. Lillard. Shot clock at 10. Lillard drives in between Lawrence and Harrison, puts it in.
Lillard for two.
Murdoch. Brendel. Drives the baseline, dumped it off to Lawrence. Beauchamp will take a three. Yes. Make it 24 points for Beauchamp. That is her season high. Beauchamp had 22 points each of their last two games. We watch a replay of that last shot by Beauchamp. Harris for three, swish. Wolf, Faulkner. And she answers it off the glass.
Jarrell checks in for the Mystics. Trotter, Kleinig. And Dakota checked in for the Royals.
Jerron. Harris. Bounce pass inside to Lawrence, who couldn't handle it. And crossing, excuse me, that's Dakota comes away with it. Trottier. Lillard. And that's stolen inside by Piper Harris. 3 ball for Harris. No dice. Rebounded by Dakota. Inside 2 minutes to play, fourth quarter. Lillard. And there's the 3 by Dakota. We have a timeout called.
Timeout called by the Royals.
It is a 30-second timeout called by the Royals. So we'll keep it here. I mentioned earlier that if Lake Region and Dawson end up tied with the same conference record, Dawson will take the 3rd seed as they have the tiebreaker, as having won 2 of 3 against Lake Region this year. Dawson is playing at Miles today. Wilson State is the top seed in the Mondac and Region 13. They will host the Final Four with a first-round bye. College of Science is second, so they will get a first-round bye. So either Lake Region or Dawson will be the 3rd seed, the other will be the 4th seed. Bismarck State will be the 6th seed, and Miles the 5th seed. Beauchamp. Harris. Pull up. Too strong. And that was rebounded by Kleinick. She loses it. Lawrence saves it inside. Well, almost got to Jerron, who couldn't pull it in. Kleinick got it. She got her own rebound, and now she's fouled. And if that's on Jerron, that's her 3rd.
Falls on the Royals, number 3. Excuse me, falls on the Mystics, number 3, Lawrence.
The foul is on Lawrence. That's her 3rd.
Hines checks back in.
And Kleinick, the reigning Mondac Women's Player of the Week, makes both in that trip. Puts her team up by 15. Lawrence for 3. Yes, make it 12. Lawrence now with 14 points. And Dana Hines been called for her 2nd foul.
Her 2nd.
And I beg your pardon, it was Piper Harris. I heard 2 called. 2-5 was what was called. Piper Harris called for her 2nd personal. And that's team foul number 5. And Nicole Lillard at the line. The 80% free throw shooter coming in. 6th best in the Mondac. Couldn't get that 2nd one to fall. Lawrence the rebound. We move inside a minute to play. Harris had her 3 attempt blocked by Kleinick, but she ends up back with it. No look pass out to Beauchamp. Too strong in the 3, and that's rebounded by Dakota. And Lillard back at the line. And I have not heard them say who that foul was called on. It looked, from my vantage point, like Beauchamp. If so, that's Beauchamp's 4th, and they have called on Beauchamp. That is now her 4th. Kleinick comes out with it. About a 9-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. And we have an offensive foul called on Nicole Lillard.
Number 10, Lillard. Her first.
That's her first, team's third. Beauchamp got a rebound, couldn't get the fall. Harris has it blocked by Trottier. It goes to Beauchamp, and she puts it up and in for the 2. And now no need to shoot, no need to foul. This game will come to an end. The Royals win it 81-69. The Royals improved to 19-11 overall, 12-9 in the Mondack, and depending on what happens out in Glendive between Dawson and Miles, the Royals will be either the 3rd seed and will host the Mystics, or they'll be the 4th seed and will host Miles City Wednesday night. The Mystics fall to 4-26 overall, 3-17 in the Mondack, and will finish in last place and will play either at Dawson or Lake Region Monday night. I'm Jimmy Adams. We still have the men's game coming up in about 25 minutes. We hope you stick around for that.